Hello.
Hello, is anyone out there?
It's a mom's night out.
Tonight, we're sitting down with Ciara Dimou, known to her patients as Cece. She's a board-certified nurse practitioner and doctor of nursing practice. As the founder of Vain Medi-Spa and Vain Academy, Cece is a passionate entrepreneur and leader in aesthetics, dedicated to helping individuals feel confident, empowered, and like the best versions of themselves. Cece's forward-thinking approach to medical aesthetics combines innovation, care, and artistry, making her the go-to girl for those seeking safe, effective, and natural aesthetic treatments. We found Cece through word of mouth and on Instagram, and after meeting her, we were obsessed. We can't wait for you to hear what she has to say about all things regenerative skincare and injectables. Cece, welcome to a mom's night out.
I'm so excited.
You guys can't see it, but we'll mention it. Cece brought a hype squad with her tonight, and it's the cutest thing.
I always have them in tow.
I love it.
Don't go anywhere without them.
It's so cute.
I love it.
You brought your wife.
I know. She comes we go everywhere together.
I love that. We were just saying how grumpy our husbands were, and we were like, wait, maybe we are doing it wrong. Maybe we should switch over to the other side.
Yes. And I said, we will definitely have you.
Done. Are you listening, John? Look out.
We are just waiting over here. So, John,
shape up.
Let's get it together.
My husband did ask why I put perfume on tonight.
He was threatened.
He's like, where are you headed? I love that.
Listen, we dress up for the ladies, not for the men.
Exactly.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, always. For each other. Girls dress up for each other and for themselves.
Yes.
Always.
I don't like.
How would we dress if men weren't looking at us?
Wow.
Honestly.
That's
Naked.
where the truth is.
Yeah.
Naked.
Whoa.
Yeah, because we have to dress a certain way because they're always looking at us.
I never thought of it
Yeah,
like that.
change
That's
the mind.
True.
All right,
Okay,
well,
so we're gonna
Female
talk.
Don't get me going
now.
Now this is a man bashing podcast.
It doesn't. I have no. Lesbians have a bad rep. I'm not helping it.
Listen,
But
the moms
but
have
if
a
you
bad
want to
rap.
get into my trauma on that, that's a whole nother
The
episode.
moms have a bad rap.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Moms.
But, bad rep. We're all just joining together.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. No.
I love
But
it.
that's a mom's night out. I feel
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay, so tonight we're gonna talk all things skincare.
Love it.
We're gonna talk about injectables. We're gonna talk about chemical peels, lasers. We're gonna ask you a million questions.
I'm
filler,
so ready
everything.
for it.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited for this
Yeah.
episode.
I feel like you're the queen of skincare and skin and all things. And
Thank you.
Like you're glowing right now.
I know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm like,
Yes.
give me what you're
Yeah.
what you're doing.
Booking
I'm
an
going to tell
appointment.
you all the secrets.
Yes.
I
Yes.
can't wait. Okay. So a lot of our audience, we were talking about this before we clicked start, but a lot of our audience were like older moms. And I say that in quotations, right?
Yep.
Like we all have kids that are older. We're approaching 40. Some of us are 40.
Yep.
And so I feel like the big buzz topics right now are like perimenopause and menopause. And we started to think like your skin and your hormones definitely change when you're going through perimenopause and menopause. So
Definitely.
can you talk about that a little bit?
100%. So I see this in practice all the time. Women aged like 38 to 40. I had one patient that just said, like, you just wake up and you feel like you're just different. Like things aren't where they used to be. You feel like you just don't feel and you don't look like yourself. And the misconception is that you don't start having perimenopausal symptoms until you're in your 50s. So like, oh, I'm too young for that. But actually it starts 10 years prior. And depending on your genetics and your lifestyle and your history, it could even start sooner.
Wow.
And I think the conversation's really shifting because we have not been talking about perimenopause and menopause and postmenopause for so long. There's a couple really big influencers that are really drawing the attention to menopause.
Yeah.
But where everything is heading in medicine, we're shifting more into regenerative medicine and really starting to focus on that with bioidentical hormones. So if you ventured into that, I could help you with that. But just making women feel so much better with their symptoms, like get rid of the brain fog, get rid of the sleeping issues. If you have hot flashes, mood swings, even though you may not feel like you're ready for hormone therapy, another misconception is that there's actually a thing called bioidenticals that just mimic the natural hormones in your body. We test your levels and then give you, depending on what you need, either like a topical or a patch or a pellet that just sits in the butt every like 4 months or so. It releases the hormones that you need to bring you into balance.
I feel like we should do a whole episode on that.
I know.
I was like,
we could do a whole episode on that.
You do that? You do that at your spa?
Wow.
I personally, my background's women's health and I could do it, but I refer out for it because it's just, or we refer in my practice as well for it, but I'm just not the one that like, I oversee it, but I'm not the one physically doing it. But I set you up with somebody, we get all your blood work tested, and then we get this prescribed by a specialist who all they do is hormone therapy. So it's even better. But we actually have a seminar coming up in April that you guys should come to.
Absolutely.
We're having it at Vane. Yep. We're having a seminar. Yep.
Okay.
It just
April.
honestly,
We'll be there.
like, I'm taking your RSVPs right now.
I'll be there with like a notepad and like writing it all down.
I'm so here for it because I'm right there with you. I don't care if I share my age. I'll be 36, but like the second that I'm feeling anything, I'm going on it.
Oh, I'm going to be 40 this year in a couple months.
And then there's this other thing called NAD, which is you guys are all familiar with peptide therapy. And I've heard NAD is, really popular amongst the Linfield moms. So
do we have to do that? What is it? Tell us.
You have to do it because you'll be like, you're already superheroes because you're all moms and you do everything all the time, right? But just think about if you could just be like 2% better, right? And not feel tired or fatigued while doing it. So something.
Sign me up.
Yes.
Okay.
Something. Yeah. Have you heard of it? Yeah. Have you done it?
I told you guys Mike keeps buying it. But it's in a pill form.
So pill form.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. You got to do that.
Say that.
But I've done the pill form for a while and then got into the IM sub-Q form.
Okay.
The most effective form is going to be in an IV drip.
Okay.
But you have to drip slow. You got to watch the heart. You got to do the blood
doesn't
pressure.
it make you feel like really awful?
It can if it's done too quickly or depending on like. And honestly, it can take up to 7 hours. Like it's like who has time to drip that long?
Not a mom.
No. So we need a 2-second sub-Q shot in the arm, in the butt, in the belly. Let's go.
Yes.
Once a week.
I am
Once a week.
signing me up for that too.
Yep.
Okay.
I shot Gabby up with one the other day. Brenna's on it. I've got the whole team on it because it's going to increase productivity.
How are you feeling? Good?
I think so. I was writing an email, and next thing I know, there was a needle going in. And I just, whatever. She's always handing me prescriptions and medication. And
Yeah. You can self-administer it. It's so easy.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And talk about like, is it expensive?
So basically per a shot, it's 125.
Oh.
But then to take home the vial, it's around 500.
Dude,
It's not bad.
I'd pay that to feel better.
To feel better.
To
feel like a
feel
superhero?
energy in a bottle.
Yeah.
Like
Sign me up.
energy, but you just feel good. Like you just don't feel as fatigued when you wake up. Like you're ready for the day. The workouts get better. When you are not as tired, you're more likely to make better, healthier eating choices, right? You're more likely to take care of your skin. You're more likely to be nicer to your family. Like when mom is good, everyone else is good.
Yes.
So that's
So true.
that is the whole thing with self-care, right? Like when you feel good, everybody else is better.
So true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it is
because you
so
have to
true.
take care of yourself before you take care of everybody else. And moms know that the most, that you do everything for everybody else. And I have moms in my chair all day, every day. And even before I was in the aesthetic business, I was in women's health and primary care for 10 years.
Wow.
So
You're
I love that.
We're in your club. You're in. I'm
Yeah.
in your club. You're in our club.
Yeah.
There we go.
goes both ways.
Wait. So right at the beginning of the episode, you were talking about regenerative skincare seems to be the buzzword. Like what is that?
So basically, aging backwards, right? Like taking our cells, which is what NAD does, and repairing them to make, whether it's an injectable that's going to make your own collagen, like Sculptra or Radiesse, or it's going to be laser treatments that stimulate your own collagen. not that we're getting away from fillers, but I'm sure it's a popular conversation that everybody's nervous about getting filler because we're scared of looking like pillow faces or puffy or overdone. We don't want to look overdone or like we've had anything done, right? Like we want the look without the look.
Yeah.
That's where biostimulation and regenerative medicine comes in. It's more so about healing from within, telling your body, hey, let's go. Let's make what we already have, or let's repair what we already have. Just make it better.
I love that.
Right? So it's like what you already have, but you're taking or injecting something that's just going to stimulate that process.
Science is cool.
It's like wake up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Science is cool.
I like that. And we're benefiting from it.
No, totally.
Yes.
Okay, so what are your top 2 to 3 recommendations for regenerative skincare for women as we age?
So my number 1 is Sculptra. Love Sculptra.
Okay.
So filler alternative. I personally do Sculptra. I love Sculptra. Basically, it's an injectable, feels similar to filler, but it's a liquid compared to a gel, but it's also going to stimulate your own collagen. So I inject it where I want to stimulate collagen, right? So I tell my patients like where I'm injecting really won't make sense to you because it's where I want to stimulate collagen, that it's going to lift certain areas of the face, or over time tell your body, let's make our own volume rather than replacing it with gel consistency, right? So we're making our own volume over time. It's very, very natural. It's very slow. It's long acting. So like when you get it done, you feel like almost, I call it the foreshadow because you're going to have some swelling, etc. But that's like what's to come. It goes down. Like the next day you wake up, it's like you did nothing. And then over this next several weeks, slowly but surely, you're just like, oh, I feel like my skin looks good, or I feel like I don't look as old, or I feel like I don't look as tired. It's just very slow roll, but it's natural.
I want to
do
do Sculptra so badly.
Yes.
Just signed up for now.
Okay,
This is the
wait.
third thing.
NAD Sculptra.
I had a question lower down,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm going to ask
Bring
it
it
now. I was
Okay.
getting a facial recently, and the esthetician told me, she was like, be careful with Sculptra because if you want to get
Oh, yeah, I
a
saw your
facelift
question.
later in life, Sculptra will make it harder. Is that true?
There's so much mixed evidence on that. Like if you go down like the TikTok rabbit hole, I'm not saying that that's scientific literature by any means, but I'm
live
just
on TikTok now.
I'm just related to like the commonality of it.
Yeah.
But there's some surgeons that say yes, there's some plastics that say no. There's like mixed literature review. I wouldn't say it's one way or the other, but for me, and I tell patients like, we want to look good now. We want to feel good now. We don't really know unless you're dead set on getting that facelift that's the direction you're going in. Like if I had a patient that's like, I'm getting a facelift in a year, I might not do it because, well, one, what is the point of investing in it, right?
Yeah.
But if it's now and you're being preventative about getting that facelift and we're trying to do things now,
Yeah. Okay.
I just always say like,
Sculptra it is.
let's just be hot now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just look good, feel good now.
Yeah.
So we have signed up for everything on this list.
Besides, so you said Sculptra. Is there
Yes.
anything else?
So microneedling, whether it's traditional or RF microneedling, so radio frequency microneedling. So there's 2 types of microneedling. So you have your regular, it's almost like a pen, like very, it's a handheld device. And then you have your RF microneedling, looks more like a machine, like laser-based treatment. It has radio frequency with it.
Oh, cool.
So late 30s, early 40s, we need the RF. We need the radio frequency to penetrate deeper into the tissue, really help get that collagen skin tightening going. But if it's retexturizing or if you're younger, traditional microneedling, or if there's like a lot of scarring, traditional microneedling might be a better solution for you. Really depends on, that's why you need a provider to really assess your skin, give you a full consultation and discuss what's right for you. But using exosomes, which are stem cells, topically with it, really help regenerate tissue.
That's all the buzz right now.
Yes, it is. Number 1 trend in Google term last year.
Really?
What?
What?
Mhm.
I
That's
keep
wild.
getting like ads for, and it's like Nobel Prize winning science.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yes.
might need
well,
that.
we can do that for you. Yes. Yes. And the other buzzword is the salmon semen facial.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Right. So polynucleotides, similar concept, repair tissue, really helps make your skin glow, look like that glass-like skin.
Yeah.
You can do that with microneedling as well.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yep.
Okay, does microneedling hurt?
So we have very strong numbing cream and we
Okay.
numb you.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
So
okay.
no.
Okay.
I think it feels good. I'm like a sicko though, but like it feels good.
I feel like I would like it then
yeah.
too.
Like I just feel, I don't know. It's like relaxing.
What's the downtime for microneedling?
So because we use exosomes with the RF or traditionally, but you tend to get a little bit more red with traditional microneedling. So you'll be like red the day of and then more sunburn appear in the next day.
Okay.
But with what we have still firm is called the traditional, the RF microneedling. And with the exosomes, honestly, the downtime is so minimal.
Like
You're
less
like-
than a week.
Oh, you're like pink for a day. The next day you're good to go.
What?
Yeah. Some everybody's different. So
Wow.
some may be a little bit
Yeah.
more prolonged, but yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, but what about lasers? We haven't talked about lasers yet.
Yes. We love laser season. We're in the middle of it right now.
Yeah. Okay. So you should do lasers in
Like,
winter.
Definitely.
Immediately right now.
Yes. Like January, February, March, April, wrap it up by May.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
What are the different types of lasers? Like, is one better than the other, or different skincare concerns?
We actually have what we call the Visia, which is a skin analysis. So we can look into exactly what's going on beneath the surface. So we can see percents of your levels of pigmentation. We can see percent of wrinkles. We can see redness, vascularity. We can see the UV damage below the skin.
Oh my gosh.
And but between assessing in person and with the Visia, backed by science and like what we're seeing, we can really narrow down what's going to be the priority for you. But just to put it in perspective, like some patients might have more hyperpigmentation issues or more vascular. So therefore, we're going to recommend possibly like a BBL, which is broadband light laser, 3 to 5 sessions, 4 to 6 weeks apart. That's going to help remove the pigment. It's a very superficial laser, like picture like a light-based energy laser, flashes of light.
Okay.
And that's going to help improve redness and that's going to help improve pigmentation. Then you have your like heavy hitters. As we get older, we need to retexturize the skin, and that's your non-ablative and ablative lasers, what we have at the office, which is top technology, is the Halo BBL by Cyton. So the Halo is going to be your more aggressive, like you need like a good weekend of being at home.
Everybody.
Yeah. Like you're getting rid of that first layer of skin, new skin underneath coming out.
I think I would also want to sign up for that.
Yes.
But I know I
know.
can't go anywhere. I can't
Yes.
do any kids sports, and I can't
Yeah,
do any
that's an
no,
excuse.
no
You-
birthday parties.
You laugh, but I've
nothing.
written doctor's notes for less.
I love that.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Also, I want to like find out what my like skin age is, or like see
Yes.
what's
Yes.
underneath.
Oh,
It
yeah.
tells
So
you.
Curious.
Yes, you have to come in for a skin analysis.
Just. I mean,
You
I'm
should
the
have
cool
done it at
part's
the med
nervous.
spa.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
It tells you like what your true skin age is. So like it takes your actual age, and then based on what it's seeing, tells you like you're measuring at XYZ
no.
age.
Oh my gosh.
So it's like the scariest thing, but like you want to know at the same time.
I know, especially now. I'm like,
And then you check it as you get your treatments, right? And you
Correct.
see
That's
if
the
you're
cool
aging
part
backwards.
because you literally see the years being taken off.
oh, I love that so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming.
Yeah, it's
in.
really cool.
I'm sold now.
Yes. Okay, we've got a list going on.
I know. It's everything.
For those of us who don't like lasers, what are the different types of facials you'd recommend?
So we have 2 main types of facials. We have an oxygen facial and a hydrofacial. I feel like hydrofacial is like your mainstay.
Yeah.
Really. Have you guys all had one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cleans the pores out, helps with congestion. You're good to go. Your skin looks great. Add the LED lights at the end of it. Perfect. Add a dermaplane with it so your makeup sits really nice on your face and your products penetrate deeper and better into your skin. Get rid of all like that dead skin cell buildup is really helpful. And then you also have like people that don't like lasers and you have a lot of pigmentation. The Cosmoline peel is a really good option.
Okay.
Oh.
Obviously you're going to peel, so that you have to prepare for that, but that's a really good option for people that don't want to go under the lasers.
Yeah, wait,
Yeah.
you just
Or
hit
that have
something.
melasma.
Yeah, because if you have
Yeah.
melasma, right,
You have to be very
can't- you have to
careful
be
with the
careful.
lasers. Yes,
Yeah.
because heat activates the melasma.
I definitely have melasma.
Same.
Do you?
I do
Yeah.
too.
I had,
Really?
to, I had
Hiding
to
under
do
my makeup.
hydroquinone. And I have to do it like every couple years.
Pregnancy.
Yep.
Man,
Yeah, pregnancy will mess
That's
you
what
up.
did it to me.
Look out. Look out. Not really selling it over here, babe.
Yeah, no, it's scary. Okay, so then you kind of touched on the chemical peels.
Yep.
So different types of chemical peels.
Yes. We have ones for more anti-aging, more so for scarring. Like you have your TCA peels, you have like your cosmoline peels.
Oh my gosh. So many.
There's so many, but that's why the consultation, like if you're like, I know I need something, but I don't know what.
Yeah.
Whether it's Simply Skin, you know, our medical estheticians are so knowledgeable, have so much experience with this, and they'll tell you exactly what you need. And then you make a treatment plan. And of course, if you saw any of our nurse practitioners or providers, they would do the same thing, but also include an injectable plan as well.
Yeah, I think that's so important because personally, I'm so influenced by what I see on social media or what I read. If like I see an article and I'm like, ooh,
I want
I
that.
want that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But really, that's not the right approach.
That's what I'm
Stop doing that.
We have this all day, like every day. Like I saw this on TikTok. I saw this on, you know, my friend told me about it. Like your social media and your friends influence you so much. Like I have patients that are like, I'm not doing lip filler because my friend got it and she said it was so painful. But it's like everybody's pain perception is so different, or everybody's skin is so different. What your friend got, even down to like units, like what your friend got is not what you're going to need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every muscle is so unique, and your anatomy is, of course, so unique that there's really it's just like when you go to the doctor, like what may be good for you is not going to be good for another patient.
That's
So
a good reminder for
true.
people.
I know.
And that's why the consultation is so important. But that's why also building trust with your provider is so important as well,
Yes.
because you really have to talk through these things. And it has to be like a really in-depth conversation. Like you're going from skin all the way down.
Well,
Yeah.
we found our new place. I feel like I was telling
Love that.
Cece when we first met, I was like, we had a place and she left. And so we're in
know.
search of a new place.
And
And so I think you
Yes.
just found 3 new
Yeah.
clients who like skincare.
Yes, I love it.
We do.
You'll fit right in. I can't wait to have you guys.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I want to talk about injectables.
Yes.
And I think, you have such an amazing social media presence. And I
Thank
was
you.
talking to the girls when we were chatting about this. You do injectables very naturally, if you can
Thank
even
you.
say
That's
that.
the best compliment.
Honestly, like I am all into injectables, but I don't want to
Look like you had them
like
done.
I had them
Yeah.
done. So I guess how do you go about using them? So
Like I do.
yeah,
It is
gently.
yes,
Yeah, good
gently and using injectables is the perfect way to put it. I think it's a perfect blend of art, science, and having a strong personality. And really, I mean, it took me years to get here too. I listen to what your concerns are, and you really have to listen, hear what the patient's saying. And then, because I have my priorities too, you have your priorities, and then we blend it together to come up with a treatment plan together. Less is more, always. And the
Love
best
that.
filler is undetectable. No one
Yeah.
should look at you and be like,
Agree.
did you have something done?
Yeah.
They're just like, oh my God, Katie, you look so good.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're like,
They're like,
"I
it
can't
out.
put my
different.
finger on
Are you
it."
sleeping? Getting
Yeah.
sleep? Yeah. Yeah. Sleep. Did you get going on vacation?
Yeah.
Not quite figuring it
None
out.
of the
But
above.
it's all about setting the expectation to begin with and building that trust with your provider.
Yeah.
And just explaining it. You'd be amazed at it sounds so simple, right? But just
Yeah.
explaining it in what to expect, and here's how we're going to do it. Because obviously you're coming to the provider because you're seeking their expert advice, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at some point you have to be like, well, who cares what so-and-so had? I'm going to go with what you said.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
you just trust in Cece.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
like
like that.
I like that.
You need like a sweatshirt.
you need
Should we
to
get that on a
merch.
t-shirt?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
say the
Write
best,
it down.
Yes, the best work happens when in my OG patients and my regulars will tell you that their friends will be like, "What do you get?" And they're like, "I have no idea. I just sit there and Cece just does this is what's needed," because I
love
just take
that.
everything and just balance it all together. Like balancing your features is key.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we had a question on that.
Yeah.
Like what's meant by facial balancing?
So facial balancing, and it usually has to happen over several sessions. I always tell patients like nothing's ever done in one session, and we don't want it to be, right?
Okay.
Because like if we're putting so much in at once, one, you're gonna have anxiety about it. You did so much, you spent so much, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
And then I don't know.
Like you're hiding the credit card receipt.
I always say like, how many times is vein a household fight? It's got to be an ongoing discussion.
Sure.
Wait, I have there's mom friends in town. We won't call them out who they are, but they have like injectable and Botox funds. So that when they go to the grocery store, they like take cash back.
Yeah, they get the cash back.
Yeah. So like
all
do you
day.
have people come paying cash for you?
I'm like, split it up 20 ways. We don't care. Like, do what you got to do. Like, I'm all about like doing what's right for you, because like this is like what you need, and you probably really like deserve it. So whatever you got to do.
I told my husband it was only $200.
Oh
so
my God.
here's a
When the
bag of
husbands
cash.
call at the gift card, like during like Christmas time and Mother's Day and stuff, and they're like, well, what does she usually get? I'm like, no. The girls know at the front desk to not fall into that trap. Okay.
Wait, I love that.
Me
You're like, you should get her $1,000 gift card at the very least.
Yeah, that is true. But then they're like, what? She spends that much? That's how much it is? And when they don't know.
You're like, over time.
So they thought she was spending $50, and it's like, no, I'm not joking.
No,
$50. I was
men
like,
are dumb.
well,
Men
there's
are
2
all
so
units
dumb.
for so-and-so.
Yeah.
Like, but at the same time, they don't know, but we can't tell them. I can't tell you that. So $50 sounds great.
You are a true girl's girl. You're like, no.
Come in,
Yeah,
they're
I'm
like,
a girl's girl all the way.
Yeah,
She opens
we
it
gotta
up for
protect-
Christmas. She's like, $50.
Yeah, we're like,
She needs a new guy.
skincare is expensive, but it's such an important asset.
Yes,
Right?
there's
I know.
skincare at home. Like if patients come to me and they're like, I can only afford X, Y, and Z, and it's got to be skincare. Like forget the Botox, forget the injectable, get the skincare. Think about how much you do at home twice a day, and how much you're in the office seeing a provider every 3-4 months. You can. That's the other thing that is on its way out, which does have to go, is only getting injectables. Like it's like put in like a crappy duvet on nice sheets. Like what is the point?
Ooh.
I love that.
Whoa.
My CC-isms. I have like
that's a
so
good
many
one.
like one.
But that's
liners.
just
Making
true.
merch over here in the
Yeah.
background.
That was a really good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Trying to put a wig on it.
She has no idea what a duvet is. Like the struggle of you not knowing how to put a duvet cover on shows.
It's very
it
difficult.
shows.
It's a husband for you.
We call I'm a husband.
Oh,
A husband.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Better than a husband.
Better than a husband.
Just slightly.
Yes.
Still some of the same.
But still has some tendencies.
Yes.
Where I'm like, what?
They
She's
poke
like,
out.
where?
You're like,
where?
oh.
Yeah. Where is
You
this?
also have husband tendencies.
Oh my god.
It's 50-50.
Her cheeks hurt from laughing.
Oh yeah, just hang out with.
Oh my God,
You'll
this is great.
We'll be here all night.
That's amazing.
We did have some listener questions. Should we go to those?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I love that.
Okay. Does liquid collagen really work?
Okay, like the short of the short is no, but
Oh.
is it gonna hurt? No, definitely not. Could it
Okay.
be doing something? I have some patients that are like, I started collagen, I feel like my skin looks like so good, blah blah. I'm not gonna sit there and tell them no, because like they're doing something for. I'm like, yes, it does. They're doing something for themselves.
Yeah.
Is it hurting them? Definitely not. But collagen has to go through what we call first pass. So it has to go through your digestive system. But so by the time you actually get what you need, is it a lot? Probably not. Eating healthy, water, getting sleep, exercise are all going to be your best collagen stimulators.
Okay.
Lifestyle, really. But does the collagen powder hurt? Not by any means. Like if it's tasteless and it's like right there, just put it in the water. Who cares,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's
But
really.
it's not the game changing.
It's not a
factor.
game changer. It's everything, but nothing is. That is like what I talk about all day, every day. Like nothing is like a wow factor. It's everything you're doing combined.
Yeah.
Like it's your workout every day. It's your water intake. It's that sleep you got. It's your skincare that you did. Like nothing is easy in life. Like you just got to put in the steps. And skincare, like a lot of people struggle with, but it is definitely the most impactful.
It's so true.
That's such a good
So
point.
true.
Yeah, you can't just do one thing and
I
think you're going to
know.
be.
And you can't just do the Botox. Like we all know you're just doing the Botox when like
know.
Yeah.
first of
We
all,
know.
the upper face is
Nothing's
not like
moving.
not upper face is like 20. The lower face is like not matching. And then we've got the pigment going on. Like you gotta invest. That's what you just gotta. There's no shortcuts.
I'm making an appointment tomorrow.
Yeah,
Same.
we're actually driving there right after this.
I know.
Sorry, guys, it's gonna be a late
We're
night.
opening it up. Let's go.
This listener said, can you talk about pregnancy skincare? So that was a little bit of a broad question, but I think like, what would be your like top tips for pregnancy skincare?
Yes, we actually have because I have that demographic of age group where, you know, we're doing injectables and then they're pregnant. So we, you know, help guide them through that stage as well. So hydrofacials are safe. So that's going to be like your best treatment in pregnancy.
Okay.
And then avoiding certain acids. I always just say like acids, just avoid them because there's mixed evidence on like you can use low levels of glycolic acid or hyaluronic acid is typically safe, but
Why risk it?
why risk it? Like, just avoid the retinol, you know, avoid the salicylic, avoid the benzoyl, like, just avoid it and just really focus on moisturizing, peptides.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wash your face.
Wash your face twice a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double cleanse when you do it. Double cleanse. Are we double cleansing?
Do we need to be double
we need to
cleansing?
be, we need to be double cleansing.
Shit!
We need to be double cleansing,
Wait,
ladies.
tell us what that
For
means.
the people in the back, what is double cleansing?
Yeah, I need to
My
know.
wife probably has no idea.
One time in the morning, one time at night.
No.
No.
That is
the wrong
honey.
answer is it does not mean one time in the morning and one time at
know
night.
because she takes 5 tubs a day. So,
I want to be a husband.
yeah, I know. Really. Me too.
I'm joining.
like, how
Going
many-
home with them.
How many tubs a day? She's like, I'm on my 5th one.
Are you looking for
Coming home.
Yes, we're looking for, I don't know what a 5 is, but
Do you
we'll take it.
Do you think Bravo would call us back sooner if
Yes,
we
Bravo
did that?
would
100%.
definitely call us.
It's a collab.
Yes. Yes. So double cleanses, you wash your face. I would say at night because that's where, you know, all the dirt and impurities are going to be the most.
Yeah.
Wash your face, but then wash it again.
Wow.
With the same
different-
face
yeah.
wash or
Same
different?
face wash.
Okay.
But like twice a week, I'll do the first one, like usually a foam cleanser,
Okay.
or like a gel that gets like nice and sudsy.
Yeah.
And then I'll do exfoliant, like a micro. SkinCeuticals has the micro scrub, so I'll do that with it. So like that's like only twice a week though. People over exfoliate, and that's not doing you any justice either because you're really and over the counter skincare. It's like prescription versus over the counter, right? Medical grade,
Yeah.
higher % of active ingredient. It's gonna go deeper into the skin. At this age, you know, we can't use like the things we used to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We gotta up
do
the
you have
ante.
a line that you
Yeah, I was
that
just going
you-
to ask. Like,
Yeah, like what's a line?
Can you share some good
share a
lines?
line that you like to use? Of
Sure.
Cleansers,
Yes.
everything.
We will do a shameless plug right now.
Yeah.
And we will
I love
share
it.
our own line called
Yes.
Face Card
Ooh.
that we are launching.
Yay!
You hear
Yeah.
like collective
Yes,
gas.
I love the gas.
Wait.
Car, don't decline.
Yes, the face card don't decline.
Wait.
Whoa.
Mind blown.
Yeah.
Mic
So-
drop.
Love.
Can I get that clip? You
Yes.
We're gonna need that.
Yeah, you need that.
We'll get that clip for you guys. Yeah.
Yes, we will
Yeah.
be using this. Yeah. So
We'll
sound
send you
bites.
all the B-roll.
Also in your merch.
Yes, I love it.
Oh, yeah.
The girls are in
We
their
should show
vein
the camera.
merch.
I know.
love.
How cute are
It's
these?
the cutest
I love
little
this.
jacket I've ever
We
seen.
need M&O ones. for
These are so
these.
cute.
Yeah.
Okay,
gonna be
wow.
my new
So
workout.
you
So I've
skincare
taken,
line?
of course, yep, I've been doing this for a while now, taken everything that I've loved about medical grade skincare, which has been SkinCeuticals. We love SkinCeuticals.
Yeah.
We're still going to integrate SkinCeuticals with our line face card, you know, different things for different skin types and different needs. And like we've used SkinCeuticals for years. So based off of what I've seen and, you know, what we like, what we didn't like, what patients like and don't like, we've just integrated our own
How
skincare
cool
line.
is that?
I love it.
I can't wait
Congrats.
to try it.
I
Thank
know.
you.
Me too.
Yes, you got to come in and get the products and we'll set you up.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Vizia,
Gosh.
face card.
again. I've said no to nothing.
Yeah,
here
Full,
tonight.
we have a full day.
She has
My
not
husband-
drawn the line at
My
anything.
husband
I
is
know.
going to have
And
to
if
call
you-
and get me like a $5,000 gift
If
card.
you
you
have
knew
payment
Mandy,
plans?
she does not say yes a lot. So
No, I don't.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm a skeptic.
All
here.
right.
I'm sold.
Okay.
I'm sold. Okay, we had a listener also ask about why does Botox pricing vary so much? Is there
That's such a good
price you should be looking for? Yeah.
Like, I feel like we're all so nervous to talk about pricing, but their prices are going to vary depending on one, where you are, if you're in the city or if you're not. It's just going to get more expensive towards the city. Usually the city is going to be like $18 to $20 a unit. Wow. When I was at Leahy in Burlington, I know the derm, they were doing 18. That was like 5 years ago now. So it's probably gone up even more. Okay. Plastic surgeons are obviously going to be more. Mm-hmm. But we all know nurse injectors are better.
I love that.
Yeah. I did get my doctorate in January. So thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Man.
Yes. So experience, right? How long the person has been doing injectables. You know, obviously I'll joke with my patients. Make it look really easy. We're doing it in like 10, 15 minutes, but there's so much that goes in behind that. And all the years of me studying late nights, my eyes bleeding. Supposed to be doing primary care at Leahy, but I'm learning about Botox.
Well, even talking to you, I mean, you're so knowledgeable. You really are like a master of your art. Like, you know, I think people, we've said this before, like, it's your face. Don't mess it up.
Like,
I know.
Better to overpay for your face.
Yes.
Cheap Botox is never
You're not buying
Say
a
it
Groupon
again
and getting
for the
Botox.
people in the back.
Yes.
No.
You're not getting a deal on Botox, ladies.
Cheap Botox is never good, and good Botox is never cheap.
Right.
Yes.
Sweatshirt for that too.
So
for everything.
You know, it's your face. I have it's so funny. Like, laugh with patients because like some patients are like, oh, it's just Botox. So I had like my neighbor do it.
Oh,
no. Okay. And then I'm like, they're like, well, can you fix it? I'm like, well, here we are.
Oh,
you know,
my God.
But like, you guys even know that fake products exist out there.
Yes.
There was one not even that long ago that wasn't that far from us. Like, people buy them from like South America, China. Like, there is a black market for it. And even though it is a business, you still got to be careful. Like, what's going in your face? Do you trust the providers? Like, what's the vibe of the place? Obviously, number one, is it clean? Like, you just got to like look at all of these things. It's an interest in space because we're like a perfect blend of medical but retail, right?
Yeah.
Medtail.
Yeah. Medtail. That's a new term I think you just coined.
That's another term. Because if you're paying out of pocket, you know, we're not going through insurance and
True.
But you like want an experience. We don't look like a traditional doctor's office. So it's like a different space.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody asked, what's the most overrated and most underrated skincare items?
Okay, most overrated, we will start with pretty much like the at-home dermaplanes, the at-home microneedlings. Brenna over here can tell you firsthand that she tried to at-home microneedle and ended up in the ER getting stitches.
Oh my God.
You did?
That was embarrassing while she came into work.
Yeah. And I was like, really?
Like, what were you thinking?
Sliced her finger right open.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, she thought she knew something.
Well, also you're like cutting your face up.
You're
Don't
cutting
do
your
that.
face, but the blade that is like you get off Amazon or whatever on Instagram ads is not the same blade that we use a medical grade scalpel. Like, it's a scalpel. So you're using it's sharp but you have to do it a certain way. You have to take the training, you know, get certified. So it's really something that shouldn't be done at home. Same with like at home microneedling. Same with like the hyaluronic pens that like people were putting on their lips to like plump those up. Pretty much scams. But the most underrated is your at home red light therapy.
I was gonna ask.
Yes.
I just got this wand thing.
Yes, I have the wand thing too.
Is that okay?
So that's the LED.
Shit, I have to throw it away.
No, I have that too. Which one do you have?
It's like, oh man,
I got it because
was
it Brittany Aldean? Yeah. Brittany Aldean posted it.
I think I have that one. And it's like,
so I got it. So I was like, the jury's like still out for me, but it does lymphatic drainage. So anything that does lymphatic drainage, like gua sha, go for it.
Okay.
But so it does help. But the red light, I like it because it feels warm. Is it doing anything for collagen? Definitely not.
Okay.
The red light has to be a certain strength to actually have an effect.
Okay.
So sad news, but you really got to spend like typically like $300 to $500 on a good LED light mask.
Okay.
And I'm doing that like 3 times a week, 15 minutes.
Wow.
Okay.
But highly underrated.
I feel like that brand Higher Dose.
Yeah.
Yes, Higher
every
Dose,
day.
Omnilux.
I know. You
They're
wanted
just-
one for Christmas. You didn't get it.
No.
You're,
I
putting
didn't
it-
ask.
you're putting
I
it
didn't
back
ask.
on your Christmas
Yeah.
list.
It will
for
be there
next
every
year.
year
Yeah.
until you get it.
Yeah.
Mike,
Might
are
be
you
an
listening? Our
Easter-
husbands aren't
Mother's
listening.
Day is coming.
Mother's Day is
up.
coming. And
Oh, that's
what better
true.
than to ask for a Vein gift card?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Done.
Love it. Will be.
I might be in before then.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Yes. Then I'll know to just call.
Okay. Wait, I feel like we should invite Gabby over to like sit on your lap. Do you want to
Okay,
come
honey.
sit?
Okay. Okay.
Come on in, hon.
Gabby's gonna come sit with you, and the two of you. I think we should. We're gonna
here,
ask you
honey.
some fun questions.
Okay, let's go.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
I love
Get on
this.
in there.
Wait. First and foremost, tell everyone where they can find you.
So you can find me at Vain by Cici on Instagram,
Yep.
VAIN by CCCICI. And then, of course, Vain Medi Spa, Face Card Skincare. And then
Gabrielle Russo
Yes.
Realty.
if you need an agent, she's your girl.
I
love it.
Buying or selling.
I love it. I love it. And you guys have a podcast yourselves.
Coffee Talks podcast. Catch us there.
Yep.
I love it. They're so cute. And
just
okay,
love
so
that.
we got the Instagram, and then your place of business.
Yes, Vain Medi Spa in downtown Andover, right on North Main Street, across from that Cadillac dealership. It's right off the highway.
Amazing.
Right,
Our new
perfect.
favorite place.
Yes.
Gabrielle Russo Realty at 399 Boylston, Boston.
I love it. Okay. Fun
She's always at Vain.
fun questions, and I feel like you should
have to both answer.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to
Okay.
both
All right.
answer.
Drink of choice.
Tequila.
No, it's not. A Kyoto.
What's a
what's that?
wait? Wait.
That's coffee.
What's a
That's my drink
Kyoto?
of choice.
What's Kyoto?
Kyoto, do you know what a cold brew is from Starbucks?
Yeah.
It's that on steroids.
But it's from a local
From
coffee shop.
Downtown Andover at Ultimate Perk. Shout out Ultimate Perk, downtown Andover, Kyoto. On the rocks.
They
Done.
don't even take credit cards. Like you have to pay with
We
cash.
go every morning and spend like $20 on a Kyoto.
Oh my
And
God.
the rule is that she can't get a Kyoto without me, and I can't get a Kyoto without her.
We have a Kyoto
Dates.
and dance.
Kyoto, Kyoto.
Oh my gosh.
I love that. So cute.
Okay, what's your alcoholic drink of choice?
Lately it's been kettle vodka
Yeah, the
on the rocks with
Oh.
blue cheese olives. Slightly,
Ooh.
slightly dirty.
I like
That's
that.
my
like,
go-to.
Me
That's
too.
you. You're
Like-
slightly
I'm a
dirty
slightly,
too.
Slightly
extra
On
dirty.
the rocks. You like
I
it on
know.
the rocks or up?
I like it up, but maybe I'll try it.
I think you
it's
gotta
more so
try
for
it.
Precautionary, so
Oh,
I
that-
don't spill it on me. So that's why I just
It
maybe
won't
say
make
I
it.
like
Like don't put it down. It's all over everywhere. Like
I mean,
We gotta get
this
it
worked for me
worked.
too.
we gotta get
Yeah.
a new one. One time she asked for a dirty. She didn't. What did you say? I didn't know it was all.
What happened?
You asked for the martini dirty,
Yes,
and you were like, "What? Why does it
it
taste
came
like
out too olivey. But I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
know, like I thought like
salty?"
the flavor came from just the blue cheese olives. I
Oh.
didn't know they like.
Dumps the
You guys are
juice
so
in.
funny with the
No, Gabby will keep you Owen all day with like what she says.
Well,
Like in her
sometimes they're
element.
like, is that a human?
Yeah. No, sometimes they're like, what? Oh, so SkinCeuticals has a product called Cell Cycle Catalyst. So I'll always just like bring home like obviously
A new
a new
formula.
product or
Yeah.
whatever, and I'm like, you need to use this for your skin. And then she like huffs and puffs, and then she uses it, and then she's like, then like so
I'm like,
time
babe,
goes.
I'm not. Is this the skin sickle cell?
She goes, I love the sickle cell. I
I
go,
mean, like dead ass.
sickle cell disease? Sickle cell disease.
It's not. What is it called?
Cell cycle.
Yeah, the product.
Yeah.
Because before CC,
They're
I'm
so
a firm
funny.
believer in skincare, and honestly, when I met CC, I was
You
a
weren't.
Yeah, I was not. When I met
You were like a
CC,
husband.
I was a tomboy, a true husband at heart. I swear to God, only used Dove soap and warm water. And that was it. For
And she was like,
years.
and sun and salt.
I was like, stop
like,
trying to change me.
Oh
Like,
my
just 'cause I'm with you,
God.
I'm not using that stuff that you're like trying to sell.
It took me
I can't live without
trying to
something.
sell. Okay, it's just like our livelihood. But okay, I was like, it took me a year for her to let me touch her. Like she would like,
Wait,
No,
really?
like 2 years.
yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Typically my significant others, so whoever I was dating
I'm
at the
like, yeah,
time would be
free
like,
Botox.
woo, like get them in the chair.
Yeah.
And like,
That
no.
was a tough cookie. to
That's
crack.
how you knew it was true love.
I know.
though.
Yeah.
I trust her, and we have to forever remain together because I trust no one else with my face.
Oh.
So she's bound. We're
I
bound together.
It's like
challenge
insurance
that.
now.
I challenge that. Let's get divorced and see if you still come see me.
You know I will. Be like, bitch, I'm there.
Yeah,
Please don't.
Gabby's a boomerang.
Yeah.
Comes right back around.
I'm here for my appointment.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh my God.
Next question. What is your spirit animal? Cece first, then Gabby.
So, you know, I think I'm just a cat.
I like
No,
that.
you're a minx.
Yeah.
A minx.
Wait, why?
And I'm gonna let you answer mine for me. Come on, babe. If you don't get this,
What kind of?
Oh,
what's
You're-
my spirit animal?
You're a doe.
Yeah.
I feel like I knew that from
Oh.
Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're a doe.
A dodo.
Yeah, doe.
Wait, like a doe, like a baby.
I thought
like
you were
a
eyes.
female
Like a
deer.
baby
Okay.
doe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like her, she has that look. In her
Yeah,
eyes.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
an
innocent doe.
An innocent doe.
Okay, what is something not many people know about you?
Cece is the sweetest, most selfless person ever, and I think not a lot of people. A lot of people think of you as like maybe intimidated and like harsh and like very strong, which I love that about you. But she's
Aw.
actually the sweetest person.
I know.
ever.
I'm like, I didn't get
Like,
harsh
you guys are get
from
That's
you
good.
at all.
I didn't
like,
either.
strong, like
Yeah.
like
A boss.
like
She's
two
a
boss.
boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, boss.
But baby at home.
It's hard to wear like two different hats, like
Yeah.
CEO,
It is.
boss, and like commander room. But then like she's like the
Still be
sweetest.
feminine.
No, like just the most sweetest, pure, selfless
Thanks,
heart.
honey.
Aw.
I feel like not a lot of people know that about you. Well,
That's
I didn't at first. I was
sweet.
like sweating bullets when I was like in your face. So,
I feel like
first
you're in good company. I feel like
I
with this
know.
squad, that's probably same vibe. So
Yeah.
Got to keep that
Thank
strong
you,
wall
honey.
up.
Yes. Takes a long time to knock it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes, I feel that.
all
Yeah,
right.
me
What
too.
about Gabby?
You answer for me.
I love that they answer for each other.
I know.
I know.
Yeah, she's like, tell me. Well, it's not necessarily like I think that people, well, when I first met you, I thought that you were like really overconfident. I think that that's a misconception about you, but like I think it's really relatable that Gabby has, and we've talked about this on the podcast a little bit. She's like has struggled with anxiety her whole life, and but I know, isn't she like so the sweetest little thing?
You're gonna make me like
Yeah.
blush on this
Yeah.
set here.
And just how funny you are. You make me smile every day.
Oh, that's sweet.
You're
You
hilarious.
two are so sweet.
Hilarium.
I know.
Never a dull moment.
She gets
I
a
love
different
it.
person every 30 seconds. I mean,
That sounds
Got to keep
fun.
it interesting.
exactly.
Right?
girlfriend.
Yeah.
That was like more personality. I don't know if I have any facts.
Yeah, we already. Yes, we're
Andy
coming home.
Cohen. Andy Cohen, are you listening?
yeah.
Ladies,
the
this
most
was
fun.
amazing.
I know.
We're
So
done.
fun.
Let's keep going.
I know.
We'll turn off the mics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cheers.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
My water.
Cheers.
Thank
Cheers.
you.